It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I got total bedhead. I don't want to exercise. I know I should. But the words of Misty, who left me a comment the other day, came back to me. And her comment was, I give myself 5 minutes. You have to do 5 minutes. If after 5 minutes it really isn't happening for whatever reason, then that's okay. But give it 5 minutes. So I'm heading in to give it at least 5 minutes. We'll see what happens after the 5. So it is Friday and the weekend is almost here, and I am so excited. I am ready for the weekend. Work has been crazy busy this week, and that's okay, job security. And I just have to make it through today, and then we'll be on to the weekend. Nothing exciting planned, just a dog wash. That's kind of exciting for her. Groceries, banking, stuff like that. And of course, cleaning the house because there's some things that need to be done that I just haven't had time to do this week. So we're actually rolling along on that. This morning for breakfast, I had my normal Raisin Bran, and it's good with that. I have my first 32 ounces of water ready to rock and roll, and I'm planning on having 64 ounces done. In answer to the question about this morning, yes, I did start my exercise. Yes, I planned on at least 5 minutes. I chose a 20-minute video and I completed the 20 minutes. Proud of myself. So I am really proud of myself for that. But while I was doing that, it actually came to my mind that I probably need to make a plan of what workout videos I'm doing and when. Because too many times like today, I'm just like, I don't feel like it. So I just choose a 20-minute or an easier workout or something. And I think I might need to actually start making a plan, sticking to it, and just saying, hey, this is it. So right now I'm kind of leaning toward planning for 5 workouts, planning them. And if I actually default to something easier, then I need to make it up on the week. I need to make up the planned workout on the weekend. That's kind of what I'm leaning toward. I don't know. I have a feeling that I'm going to be like, yeah, I just don't want to do it. So I'm just not going to do it if it's a hard workout and I just don't feel it. We're going to see what happens, but I think that I'm going to make a plan for next week and go with it that way. It will keep me from doing shorter videos, and it'll also keep me from doing easier videos. So that's one of my goals this weekend, is to make up a workout plan for the next week. Other than that, let's just get this day done. And today's lunch is another peanut butter and jelly sandwich and grapes. The jelly, of course, is my mulberry jelly from my mulberry trees that I made myself. And I know that I'm going to have to start cutting back on my bread. I know for me to lose weight, I have to really limit my carbs to like maybe 1 serving. And so when I eat a sandwich for lunch, that actually means I can't have potatoes, pasta, anything for dinner. So I really have to start watching my bread. It's just the way my body works, unfortunately. So, work is over. Thank heavens. Yay! The weekend has arrived. This week has been long. I've actually made it 2 weeks now back to work. It's just a long week. We're really, really busy. We're really busy. But I made it through the work week. And we actually have a really busy weekend planned. We actually have to bathe the dog. She's overdue for her bath. We've actually held off just because she had another ear infection, so we were giving her medicine. The medicine is very greasy, so her fur up around her ears is very greasy, so she needs a good bath. And of course, because she was in heat, she has a little bit of a doggy odor, which not bad, but still more than we like. And so she needs a good bath. We have to go to the bank because, well, we have to go to the banks. And we have to do grocery shopping, and a couple other things have come up here. So it is after work. Jason doesn't get home until 6:30 tonight. So I am going to go grocery shopping tonight and get that off of our agenda. So yeah, I'm going to get that done tonight. I know I'm going to get at least Aldi done. I would like to get my secondary store done also. It's usually Walmart or Giant, but I would like to get that done also. It'll depend on how fast I can get through Aldi. If Aldi is slow and not very crowded and I can zip through, then I should have time to run over to the other store. If not, I'll just do that in the early morning tomorrow. So that is where we are at. Dinner tonight is something that, yeah, I'm not very proud of putting on my table, but Jason has been in a Chef Boyardee mood lately, blast from his past childhood. So that's what's for dinner tonight, Chef Boyardee ravioli. Makes it an easy night for me. What can I say? I'm not in this journey to be 100% on target and never eat a bad thing. I'm on this journey to live a life that is, for the most part, healthy, health conscious, doing what's good for my body. And sometimes that's going to be eating something that's not the perfect, healthy dinner. Probably once a week here for us. So ravioli night was always our Friday night because I went up to see my mom with one of our Friday nights, and that was a night that I didn't have to prepare an extra meal. And Jason still wants his ravioli night. He gets excited about the ravioli night. I tend to be more, it is what it is. And I will a lot of times eat our leftovers that we have in the refrigerator on ravioli night instead of having ravioli. Tonight, there's no leftovers, so it will be a ravioli night for me unless I see something really delicious looking at the grocery store. But I'm not going to worry about eating something that's not perfectly healthy and not perfectly in tune, because this is life, and sometimes life is a ravioli day. So there we go. I'm doing okay with my mom. It is crazy how you feel. My father died about 6-7 years ago, and I thought I handled his death well. I mean, I cried and I did it well, but it wasn't this all-encompassing grief. And this time it is. And I think a lot of it is because I don't have any parents left. I'm alone. And that's the best way to describe it. It is the most lonely feeling. But I'm holding through, and I know that I will always miss my parents. But I'm holding on. I am doing what I need to. I'm spending time with Mom's recipes, looking at family pictures, and I'm trying to digitize everything. So I've been doing a lot of good stuff, and I'm just hanging in. So groceries are done, knock one thing off the list for the weekend, and I'm home. Everything is put away. I'm getting ready to eat some Chef Boyardee ravioli, nothing major. Jason came home and he's like, hey, what's for dinner? And I was like, pointed to the cans, and he was like, yes. So this is his night of reliving his childhood, I guess. I don't know. But it is what it is. It's a nice, quick, easy one, and it's okay. Counted for, we're good, everything is fine. And you know what? We've been doing this for a couple months, and I was losing weight, so, it works for me. Anyway, just going to relax the rest of the evening, hang out with my husband, watch some TV, pet the dog, play with the bird, pet the cat, and just enjoy life. Did she ask you to come in, Murdy boy, Murdy girl? Did she ask you to come in, Charlie Murdy? Yes, she asked me to come in, there's a dimple in her chin. She's a young thing and cannot leave her mother. Can she bake a cherry pie, Birdie boy, Birdie boy? Can she bake a cherry pie, charming Birdie? Here we go, Saturday morning. I have already gotten 5.5 miles in on the bike. The bird is out and ready to go take a shower. This is my bed head and my exercise head. Ready to go take a shower as soon as Jason's out of the shower, and then we'll just relax probably this morning and we'll start running some errands and do what we need to do today. Hi, Zozo. Are you hanging out with Mama this morning? You are. Zoe went to the banks and she got some biscuits, and she was a good girl in the car today. Here we are. It's already Saturday night. Where in the world did time go? How can we already be one day into the weekend? So we got our errands in Hagerstown done this morning. As you saw, we did take Zoe with us. She actually did really well. And then this afternoon, we did a little bit of work around the house. I actually did a lot of work on the computer, to be honest with you. I'm still working on my mom's recipes, and I'm digitizing all the family photos. And then we actually went to Jason's parents to say hi to them for a little bit, and we came home. For lunch, I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and a banana. And for dinner, we got our normal subs from a local convenience store, Sheets, if you're in the area. And I got some chips, and I do have some cake to eat later. All in all, not a bad day, kind of relaxing, kind of just laid back. I have a lot of stuff to do on my list tomorrow. It's supposed to be 65. It was like 20 the other day. And I was here complaining about it being cold, but it's supposed to be 65. So I'm hoping to get outside and get a little bit of work done out in the yard. I do have to clean my kitchen floor, and I do need to make dog biscuits. So hopefully that gets done too tomorrow. We'll see. But anyway, Saturday is in the books. Just going to relax the rest of the night. It is Sunday, 6 o'clock. I have just gotten out of bed. We actually slept in, so 6 o'clock is sleeping in, so that's awesome. And yesterday we actually did a couple things. I did knock off a couple things off my list. My list is here for the weekend. You can see that my outside stuff hasn't been touched, and I do have some inside stuff, such as making dog biscuits, taking our compost out, cleaning my floors in the kitchen because it's been rainy, and we have a dog that's in and out, so my floors are just, and clean the bathrooms. So I do have a lot of stuff to do today. We do have to run to Petco to pick up the kibble because Zoe eats kibble in the morning and homemade food at night. So we need to pick up some kibble. There's one or two other places I wanted to go. They'll come to me, I'm sure. But it is 6 o'clock. Jason's still in the shower. I was going to get on the bike, but I decided to go ahead and start the dog biscuits early because then the cleaning will be actually a lot easier once that's made because I have to roll out dough and do all of that. So breakfast today will be Cheerios. I actually finished up my box of Raisin Bran yesterday, so I go back to Cheerios today. I'll try to remember to take a video, but you know, it's a bowl of Cheerios, some milk. Zoe, are you nice and clean? Gonna show off for the camera how clean you are? Yeah, look at you, fluffy foofies.
She looks good.
Look at you.
Doesn't she look twice the size when her hair is fluffed out?
Yes, she does. Aren't you just so? You smell so pretty.
Big dog.
You got a treat? Look what you got, a new toy? Did you get a new toy while we were there? So it has been an eventful day. Like I said, I made the dog cookies. We gave the dog a bath. I cleaned the basement and did the floors. Heading down to the shed right now. Got to get out some shovels, and I think I'm going to turn some of the dirt in the garden. I put a layer of leaves on top of the garden, so I think I'm going to actually turn those in. That way when we till it, it'll be ready to rock and roll. I still do have, I brought compost out, so the compost is done. Still have that pile down there, and I think Jason is going to pick up leaf sticks. His knee's been bothering him, so he's going to do something more light, and I'll do the shovel. Good exercise. Dinner tonight is potato soup and grilled cheese with some pickles. I've already finished my water, so in my container I have diet soda as my reward. So it was a long, productive day. I started at 6 with the dog cookies. I then segued into cleaning the floors and cleaning the house. We were at Tractor Supply to wash the dog by 9. That takes about an hour, so we were there about an hour. We came home, and then Jason and I went back out to run a couple errands. That took us to about noon. I grabbed a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and I went back outside, and we were outside till about 5. My back from shoveling is so tender. It's a good thing, though, because it's activity, and it shows me that my body was... So I'm tired, I'm sore, but this food never smelled so good. So I'm going to go ahead and eat my dinner. We're going to relax for the evening and kind of wish that the work week wasn't here, but it is upon us. Shower tonight felt amazing. So it was a good day. And I'm going to make more of them. More good days. No excuses. It's good with that. I have my first 32 ounces of water in the I have my first 32 ounce. I have my first. Are you not going to go? Yeah, little lazy bum.